You could mistake the city of Bukavu in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo for a paradise, but you'd be wrong. After more than a decade of war, the region is in bad shape, especially the roads. This is the major highway here. It's a mud bog, which means there's very little transport to Bukavu for rural Congolese. The few trucks that brave the route usually get stuck. That means most goods have to be carried, usually on the backs of women.
Where's she going with it?
Kamituga.
Kamituga is more than 10 miles away, and she has 24 big bottles of Congolese beer, which weigh more than 50 pounds. The economy of this area is literally carried on the backs of Congolese, but when people fall sick, getting to the hospital in Bukavu is a problem. So families load their loved ones on stretchers, or push them on bikes, through the mud. Or they go see this man, Dr. Freddy. Dr. Freddy Mubuto is one of Congo's rural doctors. He and one other full-time doctor work here, at Nyamibungu Mother and Child Hospital. There's more than 100,000 people in the health zone where he works. That's challenging when the hospital has no electricity, running water, or blood bank. He makes the rounds every morning, checking on patients. Many Congolese here rely on traditional medicine and wait too long before coming to see him. The cases range from malaria and tropical diseases to birth complications, and sometimes HIV. Dr. Freddy spends much of his time with children and women. He says he's seen a spike in malnutrition, something that used to be rare. Local militias have raided fields and forced many families to flee their villages and farms. He also sees a lot of pregnant teens, like this one. She left her village with her mother when the contractions started. They walked for 4 hours and got here last night. She's 15 years old, and this is her first child. Dr. Freddy says the baby sounds healthy. She's lucky. Many older women force pregnant teens to deliver in the village. With narrow pelvises and no trained doctors around, complications often follow. For this young woman, if there are problems during delivery, Dr. Freddy will give her a C-section. He did one on this woman, another 15-year-old. She and her baby are doing well. What happened next caught me off guard.
Nous venons de voir des fillettes de 12 ans et 10 ans qui venaient d'être violées par des jeunes du village. Dans le village, on s'est dit que ce sont des filles qui étaient violées et que peut-être leur avenir est compromis. Mais ce qui est trop dangereux, c'est voir que cette pratique commence maintenant à se développer même dans la jeunesse. Et ça se comprend très bien parce que notre jeunesse a vécu des cas pareils avec des bandes armées. Ils ont vu leur maman être violée, ils ont vu leurs gars être violés pendant les jours, et maintenant ça se répercute.
But now, Catholic Relief Services is training Dr. Freddy to heal women who have been raped. He's been trained in gynecological surgery, so women can come to him here, and they don't have to hike to Bukavu.
It's super impressive that CRS has a program out here, because these people are incredibly isolated. When it rains, this road is basically impassable. To support the hospital and support the training of the doctors is impressive and super important.
Thanks to Catholic Relief Services program here, Congolese women who have been raped, who would otherwise have been forgotten, now have Dr. Freddy to turn to when they need help.